Hello, my souls, and welcome back to The Evil Within 2. We've dealt with Mr. Spunky, hopefully. We've dealt with Mr. Spunky and all sorts of other weird stuff. Now let's get through here. Report number 00532, Displacement Protocols. Emergency core displacement protocols. It is imperative that the missing core be replaced as soon as possible. A core that has been missing for even a few hours can affect S.T.E.M programming. If the core is missing for over 36 hours, emergency protocol must be instituted in order to prevent the core from escaping. Emergency protocols are only accessible for Mobius operatives with Alpha security clearance and can only be viewed on the Marrow servers. Okay. One shotgun shell. Not even dignifying that one with a response. It feels like I'm going to see Mr. Spunky here again. Yeah, I'm gonna see Mr. Spunky here again.
Someone's been watching.
I wonder.
Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Don't move.
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
I wonder, is it gonna be Kidman? Nope.
You're
Who is she?
Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Right. The team psychologist.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Yeah,
I could
just a
point
little.
my gun at you. So they're sending independent contractors now? That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart, and I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms, but in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect S.T.E.M like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here, just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my
Okay.
files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right. But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of S.T.E.M, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in S.T.E.M was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly.
Yep.
Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory.
Okay. I'm a psychologist. So, we found some useful stuff. I don't know if I had any injuries, so I don't know, but I wanted to do that just in case. Let's see. Email core candidates to all concerned. Operative Grisham. Or Grissom. No, Grisham. Lily Castellanos. Initial findings. The ideal core candidate must be an unfettered ego in order to retain their own personality while supporting the linking minds of many others. Given these parameters, there are only two possible candidates: egomaniacs with psychopathic tendencies or children. We all know what happened the last time an egomaniac with psychopathic tendencies was in S.T.E.M, so a child is our best bet. Having access to standardized school test results, we were able to narrow down our options. We feel that we found the ideal core candidate in Lily Castellanos. Her test shows that she's not only a guileless ego, or not only has a guileless ego, but she also exhibits incredible advanced empathy for a child her age. We are sending her to Dr. Hoffman for further testing. Well, there's that. Go. So we didn't have to deal with Mr. Gooey anymore. Or Mr. Spunky, rather. And yeah, I think that's the name we're going to be giving the white slimy tentacle monster. We're going to call him Mr. Spunky. Also, really, I just found a Fallout bobblehead in the other episode. I say, where was the light at the end of the tunnel? And I do kind of apologize for the silence whenever there's a cutscene, but I tend to, you know, not like speaking through the cutscenes. It just feels weird talking through the cutscenes. From one safe room to a new safe room. Okay. I'm really hoping that sound was in the game, because it sounded like it was outside.
All right. The theater. I'm coming for you.
It's not letting me equip the communicator. It's not letting me equip my communicator. Game's glitching just a little. Okay. So I may have a glitchy game. So I may just have an uber glitchy game. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see if I can transition through here. First things first, I want to create a couple shotgun shells. Huh. Weapon upgrades. Let's make my bow level 2. Well, it's not gonna let me equip the thing to investigate this. No. See what all is doable. So that's the theater. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, maybe the reload will allow me to you know, deal with the glitchiness of the game. Because we did just glitch out just a little bit. But dang. There we go.
Just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house.
Damn it. Can't feel my hand. That thing nearly tore my arm off. Never gonna kill it with this pea shooter. Need something bigger. I just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house. But Stevens has the key. She'll come back with the key and the APC. I just need to stay alive. So tired. Just gonna rest here and wait for Stevens.
Aw, poor guy. Come on. Are you kidding me? She took 7 bullets and did not die. Even more gel.
So, some of these are locked.
Wonder how I open them. Anyways, folks, I'm going to leave this episode here. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless signing off. So until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.